Yeah, man. Ken B, what's happening? Hey, Matt, I went home on my lunch break and I got that package, man. Thank you. I already unboxed it and smelled it and all that, but I'm gonna show everybody else what it is once I get home. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Well, bro, sense, what's happening? Yeah, I saw you posted that. David Sanchez, what's happening? We were up to about 7 or 8 viewers, and then it dropped off. Now I'm all the way down to 2. But it is what it is. This is really much to do about nothing, really. I really just jumped on here while I'm doing my drive home, and if anybody just wanted to say what's up or had a question or whatever, I'm open for it. So yeah, man, it's a nice Monday. It was a little chilly earlier, but right now it's nice outside. Let's see, how was work today? You're knocking out that work, David Sanchez. Um, it wasn't bad. I mean, all I did was a little room buffing and stuff like that. Let's see. J Mo says his phone sucks right now. What's up, bro? What's happening? Ken B, I like sensual obsessions a lot. Bro sense, that's cool. Yeah, man. Kevin and whoever is working with him, Steve Billingsley. What's up, man? Kevin and whoever is working with him on getting his fragrances together, whoever the people are who does the perfumery for him, they are doing an excellent job. Kevin's packages, his bottles, everything is legit, man. And I personally have been an advocate ever since I got my first package from him, which were the decants that came in. And I love Kevin and Sensual Obsessions. I like what they're doing over there. They can legit match some of these other clone houses, such as Alt, Dua, Alexandria, whatever else is out there. He has great products. He's a stand-up guy. If something is wrong, you just let him know and he'll correct it. So I'm happy for Kevin, and we need more like that out there. I honestly be one, but just honestly speaking myself, I know how I am, and not finding stable to make choices like that. I'm not big on stepping out on faith a lot of times. I stepped out on faith and got this car, and it worked out fine. But now my financial stability is in jeopardy, and I don't have the money to do a lot of stuff. So, but that's an excuse. Try not to skip over everybody. Every day is a blessing. Yes, it is. Stray Fire, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Mr. Will, best fragrance you ever picked up at TJ Maxx. Sorry about that. I lost connection. The one, the EDP and the EDT there. The EDP was one I thought I wouldn't find there, and I did find it. I found Coach Platinum there, but I wasn't able to purchase it. Sorry about all the bouncing too, if y'all can see that. This road is raggedy as hell. What else did I find there that was good? I'm not talking about the everyday stuff. I mean the gems. I found I found quite a few there. I can't call them all off the. This may be a question I need to answer when I'm in front of my collection. Sometimes I have by Ross, which I just passed by, but it's not really even worth wasting my time going into the choice, and I'm about to pass that one in a few minutes. Let's see. What's up? Who is this? Will Man Prince Walker says, "What's up, my dude? Did you guys get a bunch of samples at Nordstrom's?" No. If you watch that video and you see that lady that was in that area, she said she didn't have any them small decant bottles, and we went to the Tom Ford section, and those guys over there were super nice, and the guy actually gave us a bunch of damn decant bottles. So when we went back to the lady and I told her, hey, we found some decants, she was looking like she was like the shit belonged to her, and she acted like she didn't want to give it to us, but she was like, well, just 2 decants per person. So Matt got 2 and I got 2, and I think I picked up Versace Eros Flame, and I picked up Cologne by Parfums de Marly, and I can't. I think I also got no, I got Versace Eros Flame, and I got a Tom Ford. I can't remember which one it was, and he got Cologne and something else, but he gave me the Cologne because he didn't like it, but I love it. So he has good products. Yes, he does. Somebody says, Georgia Gent, what's up? What's up, Mr. Cheap Sense? I'm a new subscriber. Is Pure Havana worth buying? Yes, it is. No hesitation. Let's see. Sorry, signal's weird. Yeah. The signal was weird for mine just a few minutes ago where I was at. It actually lost the signal, and I just picked it back up. So, what are you all wearing today? Scent of the day wise. There's 13 viewers in here right now, so y'all just hit me up and let me know what you're wearing. Central Obsessions. What's up, bro? Yeah, I was just mentioning to everybody how I'm a big advocate for Central Obsessions, and you, Kevin. You all are doing an excellent job at what you're doing. Your name is growing, you're out there, and I consider Central Obsessions to be one of those fragrance houses. You're on the same level with Dua, Alt, Alexandria, stuff like that. Let's see. Did you like Cafe Rose, Tom Ford? I personally did, yes. Sorry about that. Connection got lost again. If I could find something a little bit more inexpensive than Tom Ford in a rose fragrance, I'd consider getting it. Let's see. Ken B, Scent of the Day, Black Tie Affair by Alexandria. I haven't smelled that one yet. I have a few from Alexandria, but I haven't smelled that one. Central Obsessions, I appreciate that, brother. Anytime. I told you, man, I will advocate for your company any day, anytime, anywhere. Scent of the Day, Tuscan King by Alexandria. I don't think I smelled that one either. Scent of the day for me is MFK. Y'all are throwing out some big boy names, some heavy hitters. Most of this stuff I have decants of that subscribers sent to me to test out, and because they were interested to see what I had to say. But for the most part, I'm gonna do a separate video from this one and let you all know what I'm wearing today. And there's a comparison to the one I wore today, and it's been slapping me in the face all damn day, and I could not put my finger on it until a few minutes ago, maybe an hour ago, and I finally figured out what it smelled like. So you will be getting that video in a few minutes. I'm actually pulling into my parking lot now. So I got my scent of the day coming with a review and an unboxing also. Let's see. Scent of the day for me is MFK Masculine Sensual Obsessions is on my list. Yeah, they should be. They're not bad at all, man. I mean, his name is everywhere right now. Reviewers that pop up on my timeline on YouTube, I see Sensual Obsessions everywhere. People are talking about it. I've not heard anything bad about Sensual Obsessions. I mean, I had one experience with one fragrance. It didn't smell quite right. It didn't last long. And as soon as I mentioned it to Kevin, he corrected it like that. Whatever he did, that's his thing. That's what he does. But he had a customer in his mind that was dissatisfied with the product. He fixed it, and I've been happy ever since. I don't have any arguments. I don't have any problems whatsoever. So if people are actually sitting on camera and lying about the fragrances and how they smell, then shame on them. But for me, I have no complaints. Let's see. My scent of the day is my new tobacco vanilla formulation I'm working on. Haven't been feeling good. Yeah, I saw that. You said you wasn't feeling good. That Vanilla Outlaw, I don't know how many of y'all saw that live stream that me and Matt and I did the other day, but we had a few people that did love or like the Vanilla Outlaw. I actually liked it. Georgia Gent, Matt liked it. I didn't get to wear it any that day because he actually sprayed it on his hand and it was so damn strong. I really didn't want to walk around smelling like him. So I just let it go. And when we got to our destination in Jacksonville, I sprayed on Cologne by Parfums de Marly. So I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video by myself with the Vanilla Outlaw. But as far as potency, it is very potent. Hope you feel better though, Kevin. Scent Alchemist Halloween Man X for me today. That's a nice fragrance. I reviewed it not too long ago. One of those sweet ones that I like. You like more sweet? Yes, I do. I like all different kinds of fragrances. I like the masculine ones. I like, tobacco. I can deal with some florals, stuff like that. But my main thing in fragrances is sweet. It doesn't have to be like gourmandish or super sweet. As long as it got some kind of sweet to it, I'm good. So let's see, scent of the day, Dior Sauvage and TJ Maxx. And my dumb ass passed on it because I didn't know much about it, and I heard a lot of reviewers say that they didn't like it or whatever, so I passed on it. Well, somebody sent me a sample of it and I wore it, and I actually like it. Now my friend doesn't like it, but I like it. So somehow, some way, I gotta find a bottle of it. But yeah, I like that Narcisco Rodriguez, the mayor of Detroit. There he go. What's up, big homie? Wore Andy Warhol from Sensual Obsessions on Saturday. The ladies loved it. Keep up the great work, Sensual Obsessions. Yes. Also, Sam Broom. I don't know if y'all know Sam Broom. He's another one of my friends from Frag World, and he posted that he wore it and it was a big hit also. And I'm telling you, Kevin, you got something on your hands with that Andy Warhol. I don't want to beat a dead horse to death, even though that didn't make sense. That it's already dead. But I don't want to keep being redundant when I say that. But that Andy Warhol to me is top notch. You have other fragrances that are damn good. I can't deny that. But that Andy Warhol to me personally is at the top of the list. Anything else I've worn from you, I get compliments here and there. But Andy Warhol, I get compliments like crazy. So don't change that one at all. Prince Walker said EDP. What is that? Urinal 1. What's your honest feeling about Office for Men? I have it in my cart now. Should I pull the trigger and buy it? That's a decision that you have to make for yourself. I actually like the fragrance, but on a personal level, I can't honestly see myself spending that kind of money for any kind of fragrance. $180 is a lot of money. I know he got that 2-for-1 thing going on right now, and I mean, if you feel like spending 180 bones or whatever it is right now, then if you got it, go for it. But personally speaking, I wouldn't spend 180. Like I have an issue with spending 60, 70. You know, when I bought that Coach, what was it? No, it was the Valentino Aqua, and it was like $59.99, but it was like a spur of the moment type thing. I was in TJ Maxx, I was looking for something, and they were like 5 minutes left. You need to bring all purchases to the front, and I saw it and I grabbed it. I was like, fuck, man, $60. If I was like, I cannot walk away from this building, you know what I'm saying, and not have nothing. So I bought it, and that hurt me to my heart to spend $60. I'm a cheap ass. I ain't gonna even sit here in front. As much as I like a lot of those, you know, higher price fragrances, I've smelled the Creeds, I've smelled Tom Fords, the Manceras, and you know, whatever else is out there that's expensive. I've smelled all that stuff. I just can't do it. If I was financially stable enough to spend that kind of money, or if I had hit the lottery, like I won $1 million or something like that, and I didn't care about, you know, splurging a little bit on something, yes, I would buy it. But personally speaking, I can't see myself forking out $180 when I got bills and kids and shit like that. But I mean, your circumstance might be different. So I mean, if you choose to buy it, that's on you. I'm not mad at you for doing it. I wish I could. But I like the fragrance. It's not bad. Do I think it's everything that Jeremy is making it out to be? I understand that's his fragrance, is his baby. He wants to hype it up. He needs to hype it up to, you know, get, yeah. If you want to pull the trigger on it, do so. But if you do, make sure you send your boy a sample of it. I already have smelled it. Matt from Georgia Gent gave me a sample of it, but hey, I'm open to another sample, so just keep me in mind. Sensual Obsessions, thanks to Mayor. Mr. Will, if you ever see a flea market or garage sale, go for it, because you can find good ass frags. Yeah, there's actually a flea market I had intended to go to this past weekend, me and Matt, but we ended up not going to it. And I've bought some fragrances from them before, and a lot of decants from them. But you also have to be careful, because I did walk around one time and I saw a booth that they had set up, and they had a bunch of bootleg fragrances that looked like the real deal, but you could tell they were fake, and they were selling them for ridiculous prices too. So you have to keep your eye out. The Mayor of Detroit, no problem. Ken B, I want to try their Vanilla Outlaw. He's still in here. Ken B just said that he wanted to try your Vanilla Outlaw. So somehow, if y'all can link up, and maybe Kev can sell you a decant of it just to try it out. The mayor of Detroit. What's a good wintertime fragrance from your lineup? Sensual Obsessions. Um, oh man, that's the one. I just reviewed it. I love vanilla. Let Kevin know that I just reviewed it. Sean Lockett, Scent of the Day Zara 9.0. That's one of my favorites too from the House of Zara. I think that's the first one I bought from them. And it kind of has that Valentino Uomo vibe to it. So if you don't want to fork out the money for Valentino Uomo, you can spend like 20 bucks and get Zara's 9.0. Anybody know about a Zara Elixir? I've seen that one a couple of times in the stores, but I don't know anything about it. Vanilla Outlaw, Maple Mayhem. Maple Mayhem is definitely a good one for winter. That thing projects like crazy. And if you haven't seen that video, I think it's still directed at the mayor of Detroit. Check out my review on Maple Mayhem. That fragrance got me so many compliments the day I wore it. And I'm walking down the hallway and people kept saying, "Oh, you smell good. Do you smell maple syrup?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's the name of it, Maple Mayhem." And I got compliments all day. So that's definitely one that will cut through the winter. Um, let's see, Sensual Obsessions. Yeah, Scent of the Day, MFK, Palm Porom, fellas. I never heard of that one. Sean Lockett, I love Vanilla Outlaw, the mayor of Detroit. Does anyone in the chat room put their fragrances in the refrigerator? I put Kevin's own in the refrigerator when he first sent me something and he said it had to mature, and somebody suggested me do that. Whether it helped or not, I don't know. I know it keeps it cold, and that trick works for summertime. When it's hot outside, you stick it in the refrigerator for a little while, let it chill, and then spray it on, and it's a cooling sensation that you get. You like the regular Narcisco? The regular one, I think, is the one I had. I don't know if I smelled the Blue Noir, but the original one is the one I think I had a decant. I have a decant of. The Mayor, I keep mine in the fridge. In the crisper part, Scent Alchemist. Does anyone have? Does Alexandria Boardroom compared to Office for Men? In your opinion, I don't think I have that one. I can't compare it. Scents are great when they are bargains and bangers. Retail. Only on special occasion will I buy retail, and when I go into a retail store, I usually dart straight for the clearance section. A lot of people don't know that Ulta has a clearance section, in which their clearance section really isn't that much of a clearance deal. A lot of that stuff is still almost regular price, but yeah, I don't do a lot of retail buying either. I have bought one or two from Ulta. I think Neo. I think Givenchy Pie Neo and Givenchy Pie came from there, and my La Nuit de l'Homme came from there. And I bought from Belts. I bought Chanel Allure on Sport and what's the other one? I can't think of the name of the other fragrance, but I bought them too. But they weren't full price. They were, I had used some Belts bucks and some kind of discount code that I had, and got both of those for a great price. So have you tried Dior Sauvage EDT? I think I have Dior. No, I have the Eau de Parfum. That's the one the mayor sent me. I think I've smelled it in the store. All of that stuff pretty much smells the same. You can tell the difference between the three, the Chanel, the Blue Day Chanel, the original, the Eau de Parfum, and the Parfum. The Parfum one to me smells more gentlemanly. The performance lacks a little bit, but the Eau de Parfum is the one that's like in between. It's like straddling the fence between being just playful and juvenile versus gentlemanly. It's like on the fence. And the original one is just that loud Blue Day Chanel, that Ambroxan bomb. So let's see. What whip do you have? I have a 2018 Chevy Malibu. It's like maybe in my possession, it's probably like about 2 months old, almost 3 months, I think. Boardroom is 99.99%. You all saw that two boys that passed by in the background. And they were looking at him. Yeah. It's my complex where I stay at. It's all kinds of kids that stay out here and little boys and running around and stuff like that. They look like they wanted to rob him. I mean, they can try. They ain't gonna get nothing. They'll just be practicing if they rob me. I ain't got nothing. Tell Kevin that the Vanilla Outlaw is banging, and tell him that all of his products samples he sent me, I give him an A. You can tell him I think he's still in here. He's still here, I believe so. You'll see the name of it on the screen. It says Sensual Obsessions. He just said thank you. So he's still in here. He's listening. How many total fragrances do you have? I don't know. I had well over 300. I think I was closer to 400. And then I got to a point where I was kind of overwhelmed by how much stuff I had piled up in my room. If you watch some of my older videos, you'll see I had like on my dresser alone was like 3 high. And it just got to a point where it was too much. And I started offloading a lot of stuff that I wasn't really wearing or interested in anymore. And I shelved, I grinded down. So if I had to guess, I'm probably still somewhere around the 300 mark, maybe. I might be a little bit less than 300, but more closer to it. I haven't counted. I may count one day when I get some free time just to see. But that's Bro Sense, Georgia Gent sent me that Green Irish tobacco. You didn't like it. Let's see. Billy D, good work, my brother. I'm considering starting a channel myself. I say go for it. As long as you have the content and you got the testicular fortitude to sit in front of a camera and talk to people. And the main thing is to be able to hold somebody's attention. I don't have a green screen. I don't have this nice big shelving behind me with a whole bunch of fragrances and you know what I'm saying? I live in a hotel, an extended stay hotel, so I don't have a large space. It's not an apartment. And I still am doing my thing. I can speak, I can hold people's attention. I can do a 30-minute video and not lose that many, viewers. People just drop off. I always have something to talk about. People always want to converse with me, which is cool. I've not always been like this. I used to be the quiet guy who just walks around, go about my business. I don't bother nobody. But being in front of the camera has opened me up to a lot of different things. And I enjoy doing this a lot. I do have urges sometimes to step away for a little while and take a break. But I got to keep my feet on people's neck, man. I know people are gunning for me. They want to be in my position as far as like subscribers and stuff like that. And I got to keep my foot on their neck. Once I get to a position where I feel comfortable, with stepping away for a little while. I might step away for maybe a few months and just chill out and focus on trying to get, some of my financial stability back. But for the most part, I'm cool. But yeah, if you're interested in doing it, I say go for it. If you want to talk, and me give you some pointers on what, my perspective on some things, you can always hit me up. If you can find me on Facebook as Keith Crook, and it'll say AKA Mr. Cheap Sense off to the side. You can send me a friend request. You can message me on Messenger, and we can talk if you want to. I can give you some heads up on some things, some pointers. I'm always open to talk. People on here can tell you, they message me all the time. People video chat me. They call me if they got a question. If they're in a store, they'll send me pictures and videos and ask me about stuff. I'm always open. So, Bro Sense, okay, you're welcome. Central Obsessions, what's up, Matt? Georgia Gent, what's up, Kev? Just relaxing, trying to get better, 75% better. Let's see. Scent Alchemist, because you got a Chevy with a 454 in it. Nah, I wish, man. I had some badass rides back in the day. I don't know if y'all saw that picture I posted a while back, where I posted a picture of me standing in front of a white Cadillac with some 22s on it, that I had some years back. That thing had 8 12s in it. It had 2 3,000 watt class Ds. I had batteries, capacitors. I had all kinds and everything in it was done by me. All the tweeters, the stereo system, everything I did myself. I do stereo audio on my off time when people want me to. I can flip downs, all that stuff, man. So I just never went to school to get the certificates that I needed to do it legally, but I do it on the streets on the side. So LOL, dang, I've got the 30 ml coming in today anyways. Bro Sense, Central Obsession. People like you because you keep it real, funny, entertaining, and tell it how it is with no filter. LOL. Yeah, that's the only way I know, man. I can't sit in front of the camera and tell somebody that I like something when I really don't. It would bother me. It would hurt. It would bother me to my core. My conscience wouldn't let me rest doing something like that. And I just feel like if people aren't going to be acceptable to it, as far as like these fragrance companies, they get scared when somebody like me comes along and will give them 100% real. Somebody, Ashton from Gent Sense, talked about this earlier. I watched that video and I felt like he was talking to me. I kept saying I didn't understand why all these other channels and companies, channels that came up under me or not too far from me, are getting fragrances for free and getting decants and all this stuff, and I can't get them. Companies don't even want to touch me. And Ashton made it perfectly clear. He was like, sometimes giving your honest opinion in a negative way can hurt you. And I get that. But I just personally, if I have to kiss ass to get a fragrance or, something like that, I don't want to do it. And what I like about Kevin is when I told him when I said something on camera about the fragrance not smelling like it's supposed to, Kevin reached out to me and he fixed it. That's what these fragrance companies need to do. Don't be afraid of it. You should be able to back your product. You made the product. You got it out here in the public. So you should be open to criticism. If you can't take criticism, then I don't even want your product. So that's how I feel about it. Let's see. I may do the same for 2029, 2020. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't have Facebook. Is there another way that we can touch bases? Yeah. If you email me, I can give you my phone number and you can hit me up that way. Let me know when you're ready to take down my email. And I'm cheating a little bit today. I'm usually drinking water, but I'm drinking cranberry juice. All right, it's KCROOK 697 at gmail.com. One more time, it's KCROOK 697 at gmail.com. Let me know if you got it. Honestly, yes. I cut out all sodas. Every now and then I will cheat and have a soda because I be wanting some flavor sometimes. And yes, I know you can buy them packs. I got some of them packs that you can add to, but sometimes I be wanting that yeah, hit me up whenever you feel like it, man. I mean, I don't know where you live, what time frame is. Right now it's like 3:19 here. But I do work a second job, and that job is just as laid back as the hospital. So if you want to hit me up sometime this afternoon, you can. It's no big deal. Anytime, as long as it's a decent time of the night, I'll answer. But anything past like 10:30, 11 o'clock, I probably won't even pick up the phone. Because I have to be up at like 5 in the morning. So whenever you feel like hitting me up and let me know what's on your mind, man, I get with you. Let's see. Yeah, let's talk about the water. Yeah, you can tell the difference. I know this is gonna sound kind of gross to some people, but even when you go to the bathroom and you urinate, you'll notice the coloration change. It'll go from yellow or dark yellow to a light or clear color. That light or clear color is where you want to be. That means you're hydrated. We have a chart on the wall at my second job, and it tells you it's like dark yellow, you're severely dehydrated. It's like a light yellow looking color, which is like in between, like you're borderline dehydrated. You need to start drinking more water. And then the lighter colors are you're hydrated. And I started following that chart, and every time I use the bathroom, I make sure I pay attention to what color it is. And for the past month or so, I've been clear and yeah, you definitely can tell the difference. But yeah, look it up, man. If you don't take my word for it, you can Google it. It's supposed to be, and it'll tell you how if you're dehydrated. You'll notice the difference in your skin, everything. It'll tell you. Georgia Gent, yo, ready to network at the Joe Malone event. Yeah, man, I'm ready for it. I never knew that. I'm going to keep my eye on that too. Yeah, water is the key, man. Water is the key. Make sure you drink plenty of it. If I show you my refrigerator right now, them Hawaiian Punch jugs that the Hawaiian Punch come in, I don't throw those away. I got 4 of them right now. 3 of them are filled with water, and in my refrigerator, I keep them full of water. And I don't even pour them in a cup. I drink straight out the bottle. And if I can get through one of them big Hawaiian Punch things in a day, that's perfect. Usually I can get through it. It takes me almost sometimes a whole day to get through it, mainly because I'm at work. But on the weekend, it takes me probably like maybe a couple of hours, like two hours to get through it, because I'll chug the hell out of it, then put it down, let that do what it do, and then I'll chug some more later. So all right, y'all. So looks like no more questions. I'm finna go ahead and jump off of here. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna reload for this next video. I got my sin of the day and an unboxing coming up, so stay tuned. I'm finna do that in a few seconds. Peace.